All right, guys, what's going on? You know, it's a beautiful day. Today we are doing some stuff to our cars. We have the track on Saturday, which is
3 days.
3 days away.
Yep.
So my car is absolutely filthy. I got so much brake dust going on, so we need to clean it. I need to clean inside the car because you can't have any loose things going around. I need to change my oil. We need to do our tech inspection. So I believe we check all our fluids, torque all the bolts we've touched. We'll kind of get into that more later. And then for Pars's car, his battery, it's missing a nut on the positive terminal. We're supposed to tighten it. And I think he needs coolant.
It was my friend's graduation and his brother's graduation. And on the way up, there was a lot of traffic, and it was like on a winery at a mountain. And my car overheated. So now we're gonna hopefully fill up with some more coolant. Got a bottle right there. One thing I did yesterday, as you can see, is I put tires on and did an alignment. So the front is negative 2.5 degrees. The rear is negative 1.5 degrees of camber. But if it does rub, it's fine. The front shouldn't rub. That's really all I care. And you want a little bit more negative on the front because when you're turning, your wheel likes to angle itself inwards. So when you have some camber, it goes flat in the corner, so you have more traction mid-corner. Yeah, so we're gonna film what we're doing. Not the oil change because you guys already know. If you want to watch the oil change, there's previous videos that explain what to do. We're just gonna film the tech inspection, the battery, and cleaning his car, I guess. All right, guys, so with the pack, it came 2 sets of nuts and bolts, or a set of nuts and bolts. And so what I'm gonna use, it's an 11 mil for the one we got. I just fitted the bolt behind, and I'm gonna fit the nut on top, tighten it. Hopefully it tightens and it should be secure. And even though the car would turn on, it's not safe because it might disconnect mid-track day. So
Yeah, he might lose power steering and then go straight off the corner.
okay, that's as tight as it's gonna go. Still a little loose.
As you can see, here at VTech Guys Auto
Professional
Shop.
Auto Works, yeah.
Yeah, we do things right.
All right, guys, so as I said before, you gotta make sure your fluids are all topped up, nice and ready. So the fluids you gotta make sure are of course your oil. I did mine not too long ago, so I should be good on that. I have a couple quarts if I need to top up, but that's good. Your windshield wiper fluid, don't really need to check that unless you wanna wipe your windshield. These are the important ones. So brake fluid, as you can see, I got some brake fluid in there. You see the differentiating line, and clutch fluid. So I'm about to be empty. This could be a reason why I overheated. Maybe my clutch fluid is too low. Yeah, so clutch fluid, brake fluid, engine oil. Those are the 3 you want to check. Also coolant. I topped it off. I hope it's all good now. I honestly couldn't tell the difference when I was feeling it, so hopefully it's good. Okay, and I have this, which makes it really difficult to fill up, but the funnel in there should be good enough. Once you do that, you just want to torque everything, and we'll show you what you should check the torque as well. All right, guys, so when I took my car yesterday to get my tires changed, I asked the guy, like, hey man, can you just make sure you torque it to 85? Because last time I took it there, they like over torqued it hella. So I'm just gonna put it on and pull. You know, got a lot of leverage.
85, about?
I think it's around like, this is stupid, okay? This is like, oh.
You good, bro? Do I have it on there?
Ben's just tightening the lock rings right now for Pars's car. They just have to torque a lot of bolts. Every single bolt that they messed with, they have to make sure it's torqued.
Typically the front left coilover of any car gets the most stress, and they tend to pop because the lock ring will loosen. His has been popping. We're gonna see how loose it is. So, okay, I feel like that's pretty tight. Let's go check my lock ring. Mine has a much simpler design on the lock collar. Okay. Let's check this side. I turned the entire wheel. So I think that's good.
Yeah. And yours doesn't pop.
No. It may have popped once.
All right, cool. Okay, well, Evan's coming over. We have to do a brake bleed on his brakes. And we have to raise his car.
I will not be participating in the brake bleed. I've already done it twice myself. It's time these guys learn how to do it. Are you going to help him? So here's how it's going to go, guys. Evan doesn't help with our cars, and he always wants us to help with his cars. So at the least, what he can do is watch a video. We told him, watch a video, figure out how to do it. In history, he has never actually watched a video. So essentially, if he didn't watch a video, we're not going to help him.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair. We're not going to tell him we're not going to help him, because then he'll just get a little... Just cut that.
But if he did watch a video and he knows what to do, I'd consider it.
I wouldn't.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Big man going to work.
Go to work.
What do they call you? A floor worker on the floor?
Foreman?
Yeah,
Foreman.
He's not a foreman. He's a foreskin.
I'm a...
You look kind of hot in that, dude.
Huh?
You look kind of hot in that.
Hey,
No.
Koa, hit the line.
Go
Koa,
fuck this, baby.
come here, Koa.
That I'm totally paying for. You gotta work.
Evan's here, by the way.
Actually, I feel like Parse will get mad if he does it too fast.
And if you drop his car, there's a possibility his engine might fall out. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So what we just do?
We just filled up the coolant to the max. I was tripping. I thought it was so dirty by looking in there, but got a piece of paper towel and rolled it up. And I
stuck it in there.
Dipped it in there. It was blue.
Yeah, so.
And don't do that.
Why?
Paper towel could stay in there. You never know.
It's not that serious. Maybe it is. I don't know. This is the one that we used. It says Asian vehicles, so I think we're good. And it's blue, so.
The most important fluid me and Parsa talked about earlier is your wiper fluid.
We just need to torque all the bolts that we've touched on this car. It's gonna be a lot, but yeah. I could put in the description an 8th gen forum. It basically gives you all the torque specs for some engine components and most of the suspension components.
All right, so here we got our wiper fluid. We're gonna put that in. There was a sound coming out of my car the other day, and we went to check. It was just vibration from my new seat, nothing major. But Shane discovered this. This is obviously super old, and this hose looks like it connects to my throttle body, I think. So yeah, a little bit of corrosion, but it's super old. So I think we're good. We're not gonna do anything about that. Maybe after the track I'll think about it, but for now, we're chilling. We are now doing the wiper fluid. You don't actually need to do this, really, but I've been putting it off for so long, so I'm just gonna fill it up. Should be good. Don't want to use all his fluid, but yeah. So the next thing, I don't know if it's up and down or side to side, but we just gotta check if this shakes with the brake pad, but there's no movement.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
we'll get over there. There's a chance I'm not even doing this right, but who knows. Okay,
It's fine.
no movement.
Yeah, it's
so
good.
should I torque these?
What?
Should I torque these?
Yeah, you need to torque all the bolts you touched.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Ben's just torquing these bolts right now. These are the front pinch bolts. There we go.
That was not torqued.
That's supposed to be 67 foot-pounds. So, and you have it at 67?
By the way, our torque wrench
Yeah,
is a
we're at
little off, but this is 67.
It's probably off by like 2 or 1. Yeah. So these are both 67. These two down
By
here.
the way-
these are both 67.
I did have to turn it, so that means it wasn't at spec, which
Yeah.
is kind of nuts.
But that's good.
Fudge.
And we're checking them.
Do we have a shorter 17?
Maybe. So we have to raise Evan's car because let's say he hits like a pothole or something. He rubs, and if he's gonna be cornering at high speeds, then he might rub. And if he hits like the curbing on the side of the corner, then he might rub. So we're just trying to raise it a little bit. That looks hella good. So yeah,
Tell them about our
And our way of measuring it is using a measuring tape.
and we could have used this.
What?
So yeah, he's just raising it. We have to do this to all 4 corners of the car, so that's awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna kill myself. What's up, guys? So like in most of our videos, we just stop recording and we just forget to, you know, finish the video. Basically what happened after we showed we were raising Evan's car, we bled all of his brakes, and yeah, we raised all 4 corners just a little bit, like half an inch, just so that it wouldn't rub, because he has some meaty ass tires on his car. And yeah, so everything else we basically showed. We torqued all the bolts for Ben's car and Pars's car. We checked all the fluids, clutch fluid, brake fluid, coolant, wiper fluid. And wiper fluids is like, you kind of have to do, you don't really have to. But yeah, so I'm going to be getting out the track day video soon, God willing. I'm going to be working on it tonight. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.